Hey, how you doing there? This is Big Jack. With the new TikTok ban, I have a question. And it's now what? What's going to happen to the content creators that were on TikTok who woke up this morning and received notices about not being able to get into their channel if you're in the United States? You know, in the United States, there's, I believe, it was almost 2 million content creators that were on TikTok that woke up this morning and received a note saying that that channel was no longer available. But, you know, don't worry, because the new president is going to work with us so that we can hopefully get everything back up and running. And then there's another note once it goes inside that note. So, and I know these things because I had a TikTok channel and I had almost 4,000 subscribers, which I know that might not be a lot for especially a lot of those people, those 2 million I talked about, but I was one of the 2 million and I did have about 4,000 subscribers, had videos posted and all of that. So then the next note comes and it says, well, if you do this, you can save your videos, you can save your name, and when it comes back, you know, all those things might be in place for you. So you basically download all your data so that you can maybe start your channel back up once TikTok comes back. So if everything goes right and everything works out, you can start your channel back up because we got your videos, we got your data, we got all of that. But nowhere in that note and all of the lists that it says we have your subscribers, we have the people who already was following you. So you're pretty much gonna, in my idea of how this is working, you're gonna have to start all over again. So now what you built up to, for me, was only 3,000 or almost 4,000. But we're looking at the people that had millions and millions of people following them. And then it's not even just that. Let's think about it. There's a lot of music on TikTok that was created. Are they gonna be able to keep their songs? Are they gonna be able to use those songs? Are they going to be, there's a lot of videos and everything that came through TikTok. Now, I'm not promoting TikTok. Even though I was on there and I was a content creator, I was never monetized. I didn't receive anything from TikTok. But I'm just more wondering what's now? What are you going to do now? What's the next step? And then the other thing is, and I'm old enough to understand this, you never, never, never put all your eggs in one basket. There's too many social media platforms out there. And I'm talking to even the people that's on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook and if you're on Instagram, don't just have one channel. If you have something that's worth building and something that's worth sharing to the world, and you're definitely trying to get paid to do it, and you're using it as a way of paying your rent and paying your car notes and all your other bills and things like that, then don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because if there's a hole in that basket or something falls through, now what you going to do? What are you going to do? So I'm sure without a doubt, there's going to be a big rush over to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. But even with that, you got to build from the bottom up. And God bless that you are a content creator, so you know what it takes to get to that level. But it's still going to be a struggle, and it's going to be tough. So I'm with you. I'm letting you know that definitely where I'm at now in the YouTube world, that trying to build a community where we are stronger together, that if each one would reach one, we can all grow and glow. That's the promoting. That's what I'm pushing. That's what I'm trying to strive for, because we need each other. And we need each other more now than we ever needed before, because you had a whole social media network, a big platform in the United States just be banned. I mean, the doors are closed, the lights are off. Can you imagine waking up and your business that you went to every day for the last year, the last 2 years, the last 3 years is no longer open? And you just get a notice saying, hopefully we'll work things out. But look how many airlines who closed their doors and they never reopened. Look how many businesses that closed their doors and they never opened. All of those were just as important. All of those were just as big, but they're not there anymore. I remember store chains that's no longer there anymore. I remember airlines that I flew when I was younger, that I might have been on, that they're not even there anymore. So it's good to know that someone's going to look into this, but you got to also start looking out for yourself and say, hey, if they don't do anything, what am I going to do? I never promote, and I will never promote to anybody to quit your 9 to 5. You need to make sure that you have something that you can bank on to a point that's going to help you pay your mortgage, put food on your table, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, allow you to be able to have a life. And that's not even including all the other stuff that you got to look at. My 9 to 5 pays, it helps me pay for my medical, for not just for me, but for my family, my vision and my dental. My 9 to 5 helps me put money away to my retirement and things like that. So I would never tell anybody to quit their 9 to 5, because those are the things that help you be able to be a content creator. Those are the things that allow you to come on here and be creative without that thought pattern that I have to put something out or I'm not going to be able to eat. So with all that being said, I'm with all of those content creators, those musicians, those store owners, those TikTok shops and all of those things that was out there. Even the people that was putting in and the ad and the companies that was paying these content creators, I'm with you. And I understand that you're going through a lot right now because the unknown, not knowing if you're going to have to close your store, not knowing if your career is done, not knowing if you're going to have to find another place to live or if you're going to be able to eat. This is the wrong time of the year. This is the wrong time in life. This is the wrong time. A lot of stuff is going on in this world to now I need to find a job. Because there was, 1 point or almost 2 million content creators. If they're all out there looking for a job, are there 2 million jobs for them to do? Did you put anything to the side? Did you bank any of that money that you was making, especially those who were monetized? Did you put anything away for this rainy day? Because it's raining right now. And a lot of places all over the country, it might not be rain, but it's snowing. Did you put anything away? That's the things that we need to start thinking about. Those are the things we should start wondering about, and not just wondering about, but start thinking about and start putting in our mind when we start creating the content, that I'm creating content, but at the same time, am I putting anything away for the future? Because we don't know what the future looks like. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you this. I trust in God. Everything else, it can fail. It can fail. And with that being said, it's like, you put the work in, you're a hard worker, you're very creative. And now you're going to have to find somewhere else to go and do that thing. Even if they open the doors back up, in the back of your mind, will you ever wonder, will they close again? And that's something that you shouldn't have to worry about that. And because of that, and that's like I said, that's any business. So it's not guaranteed for anybody. Any one of our businesses, anywhere that you work right now, they could close the doors. Every day, technology is getting more advanced, and it's like we don't need humans to do anything. I don't agree with that, but that's the push. That is the push, that we can get a robot to do it. We can get a machine to do it. We can AI it or whatever. And it's like, I don't need you like I used to need you or like I needed you before. That's a sad way to be. It's a sad way to think. It's a sad way to have to deal with, but it is reality. So if you need a place to go and you need a place just to, hey, I need to talk to somebody. What's the ins and outs? If you're new to the YouTube world and you're just trying to get in and get started or whatever, you could definitely come on over. We have a lot of communities that we're building for new content creators. Even though you might have been at the top level where you came from, but you're new over here, you're more than welcome to come into these communities. We will share and care with you. So there's a lot of them out there that really all about helping you grow and glow. So I ask you with that, and I put that out there, use that hashtag. Use the hashtag, grow and glow together. Grow and glow together. Hashtag it. And so we can find you and we can help you. And we're going to let you know that we are stronger together. Hope to see you soon. Sorry for your situation, but you have a new family here. Talk to you later.